A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Dosunmu. Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for Philadelphia, Jaylen Brown out there with Wade. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Clark, it's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Now, here's Wade. Embiid with a screen on Ball. Maxey, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the inside. And there's Edwards on the assist from Ball. Edwards got the opening basket of the game for the Timberwolves. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To McDaniels, fires away from outside, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Shoots a fader, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Brown on the wing. McDaniels defending. Back to Maxey. Pass to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over McDaniel. A nice shot by Brown. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Dosunmu. D right on him. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
McDaniel's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Wade finds Embiid. The 19-foot shot. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Edwards can't hit. 76ers trailing. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Ball. Missed inside.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Maxey grabs the miss. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 1. Brown outside. Wade sets the pick for Brown. And rejection by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Mark the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
Ball hits them both.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
In the crowd, Diplo taking in the action.
And no surprise to see Diplo here in Philadelphia. I believe he got his start spinning right here in the city.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. McDaniels against Wade. Green taking his time here. Outside Edwards for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's Simons. Wade outside on the wing. Brown. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. They now take the lead. Brown's got his second bucket.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
Ball, the pass to Green. A fader. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Brown laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 6.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Here's Ball. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Simons. Here's Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Simons against Edwards. The step-back jumper is good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Brown outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead, up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Joel Embiid, Lowry out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Plenty of daylight on that shot. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one. 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Now, here's Simons. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. Outside, Simons. Edwards, the bounce pass. Clock at 6. There's Embiid. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Embiid's got 6.
How about the soft touch from Embiid? Nice looking jump shot there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. Green is checked in for Minnesota. All comes in for Clark. Timberwolves passing it around. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the 3 ball is good. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. He's got 9.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. They kick it out to Green. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Maxey against DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Green. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And there it is for him. Now Edwards. 6 points for him. Pass to Dosunmu. And Joel Embiid. Here's Edwards. That was shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gaze checked in. Free throw good, Simons. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And Simons drops them both. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Maxey with it. He's got 9. Brown outside. From 18 feet away. And he drops that one in. Brown's got 8 points. Minnesota's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Brown. And here is Simons. Pass to Brown. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Brown with the screen on Edwards. And the shot falls short this time. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Timberwolves substitution. Rudy Gobert.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ball against Maxey. Going inside. Yep, that one goes in there. 11 points in the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. From 12 feet out. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Maxey. Brown feeling it out a bit. Misses from short range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And Minnesota has possession. It's a one-point game. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Jaden McDaniels is out there with those two moves. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Ball in at point guard. The 76 is shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Edwards looking it over. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Brown. 8 points for him. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's Ball in the corner. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Kept alive. Now here's Edwards. There's the triple. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. That one good for 2. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. Ball sets a screen for Edwards. Edwards hit.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah! Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Now, here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. He gets that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And he knocks down the first one. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Brown. Simons kicks to Brown. Here's Embiid, defended by Gobert. Embiid inside. Gobert on him. And it's Simons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Simon. Basket counts.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Brown the pass away. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
So both teams making some changes here. The Timberwolves trade.
Substitution on the court.
Now Gobert. He has 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. 1:09 left in the 3rd. That one doesn't drop. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Embiid. Off the left rim and out. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
44 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Brown against Clark. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Edwards. Rebound by the 76ers. Brown with it. 10 points for him. It's good. Brown's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that undependable. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And Bernie Simons out there with Maxey. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Philadelphia foul. Maxey. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To DiVincenzo. And here is Dosunmu. Right side, Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three-ball here. DiVincenzo against Maxey. Stolen by Ball. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
6 to shoot. Maxey, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Ball finds Green. The rebound by Simons. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Can't cash in from close range. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dosumu's shot is off. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the 76ers. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Edwards. And it's Wade in for Maxey. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here is Simons. Brown outside. The 76ers again can't hit it. Dosunmu up top. Wade is covered. Dosunmu the pass to Ball. He takes it in. It's deflected. Brown outside. Outside Simon. Brown with a screen on DiVincenzo. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniels.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert comes in for Green, and it's Edwards in for Dante DiVincenzo. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Brown. Ball kicks to Edwards. Pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Now here's Brown. From the top of the key. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's McDaniels. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now.
Substitution for your 76ers.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Simon. Embiid with the screen on Edwards. Embiid finds Wade. Outside, Simon. Back to Wade. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And it's time for an injury report.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the 76ers. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Ball, the pass to Edwards. Floats one up. Edwards loves it in there.
Seems seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
'76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. On the wing, Brown. McDaniels defending. Embiid. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wade. And the 3 off target. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Edwards. It's stolen by Wade, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Maxey kicks to Wade. Maxey against Ball. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Easy little jumper from right there, guys.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Dosunmu with the basketball. Out to Edwards. The 3 won't fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Maxey. Wade out there with Embiid. Then there's Brown. Then there's Maxey. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
At the line for 2.
And Edwards drops them both. Philadelphia's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Brown outside. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with the 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Brown dishes to Wade. Back to Brown. For the 3. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Maxey.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
So the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Brown missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. 3-pointer. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Brown. Embiid, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Pass to Embiid. Wade for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Now here's Ball. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown finds Embiid. Wade from outside. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Gobert against Embiid. This one for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the 76ers call time here. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so the Timberwolves take the win, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.